Martin, how about going on a bike ride on the Vennbahn tomorrow?
The end result of the Vennbahn Route Interreg project is Europe's longest continuous cross-border cycle path and footpath on disused railway tracks. From an administrative point of view, there are two Interreg projects which are respectively located in the Meuse-Rhine-Jura region, the border area between Germany, the Netherlands and Belgium, and the greater region covering the broader area between Germany, France and Belgium. The 125-kilometre-long Vennbahn passes through three different countries, from Aachen in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia, through East Belgium, near to the German state of Rhineland-Palatinate, to the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. The route, which owes its name to the unique High Fens Nature Reserve and has experienced an eventful history as the Vennbahn, has been given a new purpose. The added value for the region's tourism only became clear when several separate sections were combined and connected to existing paths. Right from the start, the aim was to create an extensive cross-border network of greenways in the region in which the Vennbahn would play a key role as the north-south axis. In the north, it connects to the German D4 cycle route and to the green route in Aachen. The link from Eupen station to the Vennbahn and the connection to Route 38 in the municipality of Raren are clearly signposted. The Ruhrufer cycle path meets the Vennbahn at the town of Monschau. The municipality of Weim lies on the Vennbahn where it crosses the east-west axis between Germany and Wallonia. The Eifel-Ardennes cycle path connects the partner towns of St. Vith and Prüm in the southern Eifel and continues along the tracks of the Vennbahn as far as Steinebruck. A short train connection will take you to the city of Luxembourg. This shows you how people can experience a wide network of cycle paths and footpaths in the largest nature reserve in Central Europe, accessible by all. The Vennbahn is a milestone project for the region because it was planned as an overall concept with its own Vennbahn branding, which runs through all communications and can also be found on the signposts and tourist information boards. When developing the tourism products, a great deal of care was taken to preserve the geographic and historical roots of the path. For example, stories are told along the route about nature, the border atmosphere, and the old railway. These are captured in the marketing through the storytelling, which gives the Vennbahn a unique selling point and recognizable character compared to other old railway tracks. The stories have been put together using comic illustrations that are well known in Belgium and have been specially drawn for the Vennbahn. Nature and Adventure Region. The Vennbahn runs through an untouched region with an ever-changing variety of landscapes, past forests, meadows and hedgerows, via the highlight of the unique high moorland region of the High Fens Eifel Nature Reserve, a gigantic reservoir whose river courses have shaped the region with numerous valleys and dams. Border atmosphere. French and German influences merged together on the Vennbahn just as quickly as they seemed to part company with each other completely just moments later. Border atmosphere in its original form gives us an accurate view of what things are really like. An old railway. The eventful history of the Vennbahn began at the end of the 19th century in what was then Prussia. During the time of Kaiser Wilhelm I, a railway line was constructed from Aachen to Prüm via Monschau and St. Vith, and with the agreement of the Luxembourg government, it was shortly after extended to Olflingen, nowadays also called Trois Vierges. The new line was intended to link the industrial areas of Luxembourg and occupied Lorraine in France with the coal mines at Aachen, and was used as an important connecting line at the time of the First World War. After the First World War, the borders between Germany and Belgium were redrawn as a result of the Treaty of Versailles, and so the section of the Vennbahn from Raren came under Belgian management. During the Second World War, the region's and its population's nationality changed, and the Vennbahn and its branch lines were assigned to the German State Railway. After the Second World War, the East Belgian territories of Eupen, Malmedy and St. Vith were returned to Belgium. The Vennbahn suffered under all these relationship changes, and the shipment of goods was increasingly transferred to the road. The border railway station of Raren was the last to be closed. Nowadays, old locomotives are still preserved there by a private company. The use of the Vennbahn by tourists also had to be finally discontinued in 2001. The demise of the train service also saw the birth of a new European idea: the Vennbahn, a link between the border regions. The incentive of Interreg money certainly helped in finding 13 partners to co-finance it. The state of North Rhine-Westphalia and the district of Aachen, the city of Aachen, the municipalities of Simmerath, Rötgen and Monschau and the Prüm administrative unit, the Ministry of the Walloon region of Belgium responsible for road building, the Ministry of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg responsible for road building, and the Luxembourg municipality of Trois-Vierges, the Belgian municipality of Vem, the German-speaking community in Belgium, and Eifel-Ardennen Marketing for marketing it to tourists. The aim is to establish the Vennbahn as a backbone of tourism and to connect the numerous existing tourism providers to this route. Because tourism as an economic factor has an influence on many sectors in the region, the development of the Vennbahn will contribute to promoting the economy of the whole region. The total cost of the two Interreg projects is around 14.7 million euros. The European Union is participating with Interreg 4A grants from the Meuse-Rhine Euro region and Greater Region programs to the value of nearly 4 million euros. The Walloon region, the German-speaking community in Belgium and the municipality of Wem are contributing around 5.9 million euros. The participation of the German partner NRW, the district of Aachen, the city of Aachen, the town of Monschau, the municipalities of Rötgen and Simmerath and the Prüm administrative unit amounts to around 3.2 million euros. The Luxembourg ministry responsible for road building and the municipality of Trois-Vierges are contributing around 1.5 million euros. And Eifel-Ardennen Marketing is providing almost 190,000 euros for marketing. It goes without saying that a project such as the Vennbahn that unites people to such an extent can only come about when all partners develop the infrastructure together and take on responsibility for marketing it to tourists. And the support from the Interreg Incentive Programme 4A and the exploitation of regional financing opportunities have been vital components. The Vennbahn Route project is a positive example of successful cooperation across borders and regions. The project has already been worthwhile in the integration of the border region because the collective experiences can be used in other areas in the future. Transnational collaboration for the benefit of all. The European Vennbahn Route project has already been well received by the local people as well as guests from far and wide, and is linked to great expectations for tourism. The Vennbahn is a flagship example for Europe, showing how a greenway can surmount borders and bring people together. It is accessible by walkers, cyclists, inline skaters and people with limited mobility, whether locals or guests. The Vennbahn, Europe Live.